All right, today we're gonna do some cast iron stuffed mini sweet peppers. These are my leftover peppers from my potted plants that I seeded last spring, so these are the last of them. All right, so we're just cutting the tops off like this, and I'm just gonna break around there a little bit, clean them out, take all the seeds out so they're taller like that. Okay, we'll do all of these and we'll be back in a minute. These guys are all cleaned up. Let's make our stuffing, get it on the cast iron pot, and I'll show you how we get these done here. Peppers are all cleaned up. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic here and half a sweet onion. Let's get that sliced up really fine. Okay guys, get that chopped up fairly fine. That was kind of a big onion, so I did take a little bit off of that. Okay, we'll set that aside. And we'll chop our garlic up now. Okay, so we've got the garlic minced up really nice. We'll get that in there with the onion. Okay. Let's get this into the pan. We'll start breaking down the onion and the garlic. Okay, throw a little oil in the pan. Garlic and onion. Let's cook that down translucent. Then we can add our breadcrumbs and our seasonings. And our cheese will be the last thing. I got some provolone here and some Romano, Pecorino Romano cheese. So let's get that garlic and onion going there. A little too hot. Get that translucent. Then we're going to add our breadcrumbs and some hot pepper. And lastly, we'll add some of the cheese, Pecorino Romano, and some provolone. That's looking good. Let's just add our breadcrumbs now. I'm going to use maybe about cup and a half breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs. About a cup and a half right there. You're going to need to add some more oil to that. Lower your heat. Right now at this point we're just going to combine the two. And we're just going to add a little more oil so that it looks all wet. Like that. Get that going. Okay, so that's looking good. Basically have it on, actually I shut it off. The pan's gonna retain the heat. Really not cooking this at that point. We're just incorporating the onion and the garlic into the breadcrumbs. Okay, so at this point we're just gonna add some crushed red, put a little zing into them. Not too much, that should be good right there. These are sweet peppers, so they're not hot. So we're just gonna add a little heat for the stuffing. That's basically it. I'm gonna let this cool. After it cools for 10 minutes, I'm going to add about, I don't know, maybe 1/8 cup of provolone and some Romano cheese, and we'll mix that in, and then we can stuff them and start pan frying. Okay, so those crumbs have cooled a little bit. Get them in the glass bowl. Now we can grate our cheese and incorporate that into the mix. All right, so we're just gonna do a pinch of salt, some fresh, cracked jack, as my old friend Paper Cuts would say. Paul, haven't seen him in a while. Gonna try to shoot him a message and see what's going on. Hope he's doing all right. Anyways, we'll get that mixed up. Let's grate our cheese up now. Guys, I decided to throw in a little bit of homemade hot oil. This is homemade that I make every year from the peppers that I dry the previous year. So it's got a nice nutty flavor. So I'm just gonna whack that with like a teaspoon. Drizzle that in there and we'll mix that in. That's gonna add a nice little nutty flavor to that. A little bit of heat, extra heat. Okay, that's good. Now we can add our cheese. All right guys, so the cheese I'm just gonna kind of eyeball. Everything I just kind of eyeball anyway, so Get some of that grated up. This is the pecorino romano. It's probably going to be approximately maybe a quarter of a cup of this fresh ground, like that. Then I'm going to do the same amount of some nice provolone cheese I have here. Okay, we'll get that ground up. Get that in the mix. Okay, so that's looking good there. Let's add that to the mix here. Gingerly. Okay, let's get that mixed up. Then we can start stuffing. Okay, that's looking good. This is our breadcrumb mixture. At this point, if it looks a little too dry, add a little more oil. That's all, and we're just gonna take our peppers. This looks good, so it's gonna compact when it gets stuffed in there. We're just gonna stuff our little peppers like that. Make them nice and tight, pack them in, and you can just set them back in about 1/4 of an inch like that, because they're gonna bulge out, okay? Add a little oil into the pan, like yay. And then we can start placing our little peppers in there. Start frying them up. These are great little poppers for an appetizer. You can use them on antipasto. Refrigerate them, you eat them cold if you want. They're good. Nice little appetizer. Let's get them charred up a little bit on the outside, and we'll give one a test. Okay guys, this batch is looking good. I'm going to transfer them now to a little paper towel there, let them drain and dry up a little bit, then we can get them plated up. Guys, so the first batch here has been drained up for a few minutes. Let's get them plated up and give them a test, see how they taste. All right, I'm just going to take a quick little taste of one of these guys, and we shall give you the crowd reaction here. They're looking pretty good, I know that. Let's give one a try. Soldier here, I'm going to dress him up with a little bit of fig vincato. Just add a little sweet to it. Just about the end of that bottle. Okay, let's give this little guy a taste. Wowza. Delicious little appetizer, guys. Give it a shot, give it a try. Rock and roll, baby. See you guys in the next vid. Enjoy. You want a Scooby snack? You can't have peppers, they're too hot. Aw, she was gonna go all over like. You're a doll.